Hello gang, Merlin Don on the mic. Today I'm bringing you another Blackbeard video. Today we will see some matchups, Blackbeard versus Blackbeard, so some mirror matchups, and you will see a rather, let's say, interesting build here that I have made. And this is because I want to prepare myself for OP10, and let's don't fool ourselves, we still got some weeks until then. And we do have local matches that we do attend to, and in the local matches we do play our OP09 cards. So the thing is that I'm more likely gonna play this list. Maybe I will drop some Lafitte's for some series, but I'm not sure yet. I need to test this some more, and of course this is exactly why I do play this list now. So I dropped all of my Laboons because I don't want to play in Laboons at the first place in OP10. So I'm trying to play without Laboons. And this is my Kuzan, because this card, Tempest Kick, does almost what the Kuzan does, so we don't get a body on the field, but we do get to do a -3 to one character and draw a card. So this is my Kuzan, guys. So let's pretend that this is my Kuzan, and the Tempest Kick is like yeah, it's like my liberation. So now it does not have the same effect, but it's a placeholder of 3 cards, and when we get to trigger that, it's always fun, right? So these 2 cards, when we hit OP10, I will replace them with 4 Kuzans and 3 liberations, and we will party then. There are also some other builds that I'm trying at the moment, and I will let you know, guys, on some future videos about OP10. Now without any further ado, let's go to the matchups. So this is the first Blackbeard video. We have a double speed now. So he wins the dice roll, he goes first, he goes second, we go first. We don't have anything to play at our first turn. Or we don't want to play a Lafitte in our first turn, because if he has a docu, it's like no value at all. We just get to hit to this docu. So in this exactly what happens here, but we get a value from Lafitte. If you play him on the second turn, you play you get to draw a card from Lafitte, and it's like it's the same if he KOs that Lafitte with his docu. And this is exactly what we do here, and we hit also a Sigan on our as a trigger, and we do play this Sigan for this docu, and then on our turn we play our Jesus Burgess and the Lafitte, and he plays a blocker and he KOs our Lafitte, our Burgess here. So we search with our Lafitte in our turn, and I see here that I don't have any other choice. I get a docu because we have hit with this search 3 docus, and yeah. So then I played another Burgess, and I was like, okay, do you have another black hole? You need to use this black hole now. And I played my docu. Now we do have a Tempest Kick ready, and we do have 3 Blackbeards ready for the Blackbeard era, for the big bodies to hit the floor. He plays his own Jesus Burgess. We are now at 9 Dawn. Unfortunately, we don't get to play our 10 cost build, but we play our stronger. We KO his blocker with our docu, and guess what? We draw a black hole from this stronger, and we use, of course, our black hole to KO this Jesus Burgess, negate and KO the Jesus Burgess. Then we hit his life with our leader, with our Jesus Burgess, and now look at that, guys. We are now at a position where we do have Burgess. Now we don't have any more, because he used like another black hole to kill another 4 Burgesses, but he's at 1 life, and we are now at 3 life, and he can't use his he can't play like how is he called, his 10 cost Blackbeard now, because he chose to KO our or birches. What we do here is, of course, we play our Lafitte, we search, we play our Sage, we search. So we keep searching because I don't want to start playing my my TCGs just yet. We will do that, but not just yet. So we fill the board, we try to fill the board with as many characters as we can, and I just provoke him now, and I was like, okay, do you want to start playing TCGs? Be my guest, do that. And I do have an answer. I do have my own TCGs now. So he decides, and this is the right one, the right decision, to go for my board here, and he plays another Jesus Burgess. We draw to a black hole now, and we use this black hole to KO this Burgess. We search the final piece of our puzzle now, guys, so the final teach, the fourth one, and I was like, okay, now we can start teaching, because we have all of our teaches. We don't care if he does have the teaches or not. So we attack him now for like 9k. He takes, he's now 0 life, and he has no other option now rather than to start playing his teaches. He clears my board, but he's at 0 life. So of course what he does here is he starts playing his teaches, guys. And as you can see, I will not lose much time here. He plays a teach, we play a teach, he plays another, he plays a third one, we play a third one here, and then he plays a fourth one. So let's go here, and I was like, now he has a four teaches. I do have 4 teaches, but I do have 4. But I do have 2 life here. I do have 2 life and 3k counter, as you can see, and he has a Vasco shot. He has a Vasco shot now, and it's like the first one that will start the hits, and he goes 15k. I take 15k, but if he starts attacking me with his teaches, then he will lose the game, and he knows that. So I search here and I grab this is my era. I play this is my era. I play again, this is my era. So I can't find anything. I wanted just something to KO this Vasco shot, you know, like a dog Q, because I could play stronger and then dog Q and get rid of this Vasco shot. But no, I didn't find anything at all. So I was like, okay, let's see what we can do with 8 stone, with our 8 stone left now. I was like, okay, you know what, I will take whatever you offer me. I will take, for example, 2k, and he gives me a 2k because I had the counter, and I wanted to bait him now to attack me. So he goes again 15k. He's like, do you want to sacrifice one of your teaches or not? And I was like, okay, you know what, I was just counting my counter here. So if he wanted to go all in, I would have countered all of these hits, and I would be able to take the game on the next turn. So what we do here is, let's see, I think we took the last life, exactly, and now this is our last turn. Of course we grab one black hole from our top deck, and this is awesome, because then we start playing our teaches. You know, we just start playing our teaches, and of course for the last hit we can use our black hole, right, guys? So I attack him many times with all of my teaches. He sacrificed his blocker here, of course, and what we do here is, on the last hit, we just play our black hole, we nullify his leader, and he knows that he will lose now if he tries to counter that. So this is black yellow Luffy. Let me see. This is a Blackbeard. This is the right one. So let's put up the speed to 2+. We go here second. He plays his Lafitte. We play our states here, and we recycle, and also our this is my era. And we have 2 vertices, 2 black holes, 1 Blackbeard. This is this is the ideal hand to have against the Blackbeard. So because you want your Burgesses, you want your black holes to have an answer to the enemy's Burgesses, and you want to have, of course, a teach. So we hit here the Sky Slicer, which is great, especially when you play against a teach, because the teach with the more cards wins. And now we have two teaches. We have played the Burgess. I was like, okay, do you have a black hole, and do you want to use this black hole? And he wants to use this black hole, and he attacks me, and I take. And I was like, okay, you use your black hole, but now you can't play anything else in that turn. So we play our Jesus, we play our Lafitte now. We search a blocker, we hit him for 5k, and he counters that. He's still healthy at 5 life. We are 3 at 3 life, but we have like 8 cards if I count correctly. And this is the second black hole. This is exactly what I tell you guys. So these Blackbeards, they have always an answer. They have also always something. So he hits us now with 8k. He feels strong and big, like a big guy with 5 life. But guess what? I have some news for you. We have here 2 Lafitte. We have another Burgess on the field, and we get to draw another Lafitte here. But I was like, okay, the fun is over. And I attack him with 6k. He takes. He's now at 4 life. We are at 2. And of course he does not have a third liberation. That would be that would be too much, because he has already killed 2 of my Burgesses. But he plays a Jack here. He plays a Jack and he KOs my my Lafitte. We are now at 10 dawn, and I was like, okay, do I want to kill your Jack or go for Blackbeard? And of course we choose to kill his Jack here, guys. We kill his Jack by using our combo Van Agur and Black Hole. Van Agur -3 and then Black Hole. What does Black Hole does? It negates the ability of Jack, and then it KOs something of 4 cost. You have done a minus 3 to the 7. Now this Jack was a 4 cost, and that's why we KO this Jack. Now he's a 10 door. We don't care if he plays a Blackbeard 10 cost Blackbeard, because we do have 3 Blackbeards on our hand. We do have a Burgess, we do have a Van Agur, we have everything that we need here in this game. So and of course he was searching about Black Hole to play this Black Hole and then his own Burgess. But I have some news for these guys, for this guy. I do have a Black Hole of my own, because he's not the only one who can KO my Burgesses, right? So I was like here, you know what, I will first use my stage, and I grab a Black Hole. I don't let him know that I do have another one, and I go here 8, he takes, and then I go 9, and I go 9, and if he wanted to counter that, then he would have to give me 3 cards. So he takes his last life now, guys. He takes his last life. I do have a Van Agur on the field. He needs to get rid of this Van Agur or to stun him with his Blackbeard. But he decides to play his blocker and then attack my Van Agur. I don't know why, and played a Jesus Burgess. Of course, here we can KO his blocker, and then we go all in 12k to his leader. And of course, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, he does not have the counter. And even if he did, we do have another hit with our leader, and it's a GG, guys. It's a GG. Let's go to another Blackbeard video, another Blackbeard game. I have 2 more, guys, for you. So this one and last one. So we go here second. We do play our stage. We recycle the extra stage that we have, and we grab Jesus Burgess here. Unfortunately, we let this other don't go. He attacks us with for 8, so he does not have any Lafitte or any Doku, or he He does not want to play that. Okay, it's fair enough, but if you ask me, so we hit him with 5k, we play our Jesus the moment that we can, and we recycle with our states, we grab another Jesus. If this was a Kuzan, the step-based kick, of course you wouldn't have thrown that. He hits us, we hit a slicer, a sky slicer, we draw 2 cards, it's perfect. We KO this Van Ager by using our event and filling up our trust, so our Jesus is now at 7k, and we recycle of course a card, we grab another Jesus, we have 2 Jesuses, and now of course guys it's like 6k and then 7k. Why 7k? Why attack with Jesus? Of course because he can KO these birds with black hole anytime, so you want to take some value of this birds, this Jesus guys. So he goes then 11k to my Jesus, and I was like, okay, if you want him that badly and you don't want to play anything else in this turn, then be my guest. And then I played 2 Jesuses. I recycled my states. I have now 2 Blackbeards, I have 2 black holes. So he hits me and he plays his own Blackbeard. I destroy him immediately. I use my states and I grab here a blocker because I do have 2 2Ks, and then I went 6k and then I think 8k, and I played a Van Ager. Yes, that was the move to do. He's now at 10k, he attacks me for 5, so a Blackbeard is coming. And of course he stuns my Jesus, and now we draw another Blackbeard, so we do have 3 Blackbeards on our hand. And first we recycle of course this Sea Gun, we grab states, and we will recycle it on the next turn of ours, and then of course we attack him for 5 and for 6k. His next play is most likely another Blackbeard, exactly another Blackbeard, and he stuns our Blackbeard and he attacks us for 5k. Of course we don't give him anything here. We recycle the states, we grab the final Blackbeard, and it is almost easy because we do have all 4 Blackbeards, we do have a Van Ager, we do have a Jesus on our field, so it's like it's unlikely that he will or he can do anything here. So we hit him again with Burgess and with Van Ager. He gives us some cards, and then he plays the third martial deities of his. Of course, the first thing that you do when you play, when it's your turn, you use your states, and we have now 3 2Ks. And I was like, okay, you know what? I will first attack you with 5k, then I will attack you for 6k. He gives me 2 cards, and I was like, okay, now I will attack you for 10k, and then I will attack your Blackbeard. Okay, and I took 1 more card of his hand, and now I played my 3rd Blackbeard. I was like, okay, whatever you do, I can counter out of it, so I don't really care. And now he attacks me for 12k, and he nullifies one of my Blackbeards by using Black Hole. And then he attacks me again for 12k. I was like, do I want to counter that? Of course I want to counter that because I do have the counter for this 10k hit that it's coming, and he gives up, of course. So always do the math, guys, always do the math, and be prepared for a scenario like that one. So let's go to the last game and put that also to the double speed, see what we are gonna do here. So we go first, he goes second, we play our states, and we get a draw a card. He plays this is my era, and he draws also a Black Hole. And now we play our Lafitte, and we use our states to the things that you always do at the start as Blackbeard. So if you start, you want to put your states as early as possible as Blackbeard, and then also play some searchers, and on curve, the best case scenario is to play like a Jesus or something like that. So here he clears my board. my Lafitte, and he has 2 Lafittes here. And I am able to clear only one of them, I think, or no, I clear both of them and I search with my own Lafitte, and I get here. I was like, do I want to get the black hole or the This Is My Era? And I prefer to get the This Is My Era here because I want to build up some trust for my thesis. I do have a black hole, and this is also arguable. We could also grab another black hole here at this point, but if you have an active Dawn left, it's also a pity, because you do waste resources in a case like that. So it's always hard to decide, do I want to leave this active Dawn up without any reason, or do I want to invest it with a searcher like This Is My Era, and plus build up some trust for my Jesus Burgess. So here he played Van Ager, and we instantly Sigand him. And we played a blocker. It's looking better for him because he has like 1,000 cards, and I have only 2 Blackbeards, 1 Burgess, 1 black hole, and like nothing on the field. And I'm really curious on how I did on this matchup. It was also like 1 or 2 weeks ago, and we played This Is My Era and we don't hit anything at all, so I was also unlucky. But we have managed somehow to establish here two Jesuses, and I really hope that he does. Oh, he does have 2 black holes. He has 2 black holes, and he instantly removes all my Jesuses from the field. I was going to say here, I really hope that he does not have a black hole, and he not only had 1 black hole, he had 2 of them. But here at this point, so I recycle with my states, I find my Blackbeards, and this is how important the states is, guys, because by recycling you get your missing pieces of the puzzle, right? So we start Blackbearding him, we start playing our Titsis, and I'm still curious how I won this game, because it's looking better for him at this point, right? So he attacks us, we counter that, and will he attack us also with Van Ager? I'm not sure here. So he searches also with his states, he draws a 2k, and he plays another Blackbeard, and we counter that with a 2k. So what do we do here? So we attack first, I think. Let's see. So we attack. Does he block that? Does he take? Okay, he gives us a 2k. And then I go 12k to his Van Ager. And I play my Blackbeard. So we take some counter off of his hand, because he blocks and he gives me a 2k. Now we have 3 Titsis, a Vasco shot. Okay, so first he goes 5k, I think I give him here my vow. I take. Interesting. Okay, and he plays another Tit here, so it's like the Tit game, right? So I was like, no, okay, I will sacrifice my Vasco. And this is the point where I play my 4th Tits. Oh god, so it's Titsis versus Titsis. Titsis need stitches. So let's see, let's go. He gives me another 2k, and now I attack him 12k to his Blackbeard, and I kill this Blackbeard and also this Van Ager. Oh, he didn't have any counter left on his hand. So he now blacks hole. No, he trusts the black hole and he plays another Blackbeard. So I think that's why he didn't have any counter. And of course I do have enough blockers now to play. He played all of his Titsis, he doesn't have any more Titsis. Now I do the math, I'm doing the math. What can he possibly do here? And let's see what I decide to do, because I'm also not sure if I went for game here. Did I go for game? No, I went for his Titsis. I went for his Tits because I knew that I will grab these Tits, right? I could also have gone for the game here, because I think, yeah, because I had the black hole, but I preferred not to. So I killed his Tits. Now I have 3 blockers, I have some counter, I have 1 life, and my board is full, so he goes 14 to my life. I counter that and block that. So then he decides to kill one of my Titsis, and he has like 11 remaining dons, so he can't do anything at all. He does not have anything else, so he plays as a Burgess and he attacks me for 7k, which I counter. And I was like 7k with my Tokyo, then an 8k, and then 3 times 12k, guys. So this was a matchup, crazy one. But you get the point, and you see that also without Laboon, it's no problem. And I have other matches where I could use Tempest Kick, and it was perfect. It was perfect, and this is how you will use your Kuzan on the OP10. But we will see on some future videos games with the Kuzan instead of this build here. But like I said, if you want to prepare yourself until we hit OP10, this is the build to go, because it's also similar to the build that you will play in OP10. Of course, you can use your own spies here, but this will be your core, let's say. So 80 or 90% of these cards will be your core cards. So yeah, so you can also get used to it. This was the video, guys. Smash this like button if you like this video. Write me down in the comment section below what you think, your thoughts, and thank you all for watching. Bye, guys.